Everyone at Eastbrook Public School knew Mara Ellis as the girl who never spoke unless spoken to, the girl whose shoes were always a size too big and whose uniform was stitched so many times it looked like a map of scars. She sat at the back, eyes lowered, shoulders rounded as if she were trying to disappear into the wall. Her mother cleaned hospital floors at night, her father long gone, and Mara worked mornings at a bakery before class just to afford lunch. That was all the bullies needed to know. To them, poverty was weakness, silence was permission, and kindness was a joke meant to be crushed. It started with whispers, then laughter, then names shouted across the hall. Dog girl, trash girl, charity case. Teachers looked away, students filmed, and Mara endured, because endurance was something she had learned long before she learned algebra. On a rainy Thursday afternoon, everything changed. The hallway was emptying when Ryan Cole and his crew blocked her path. Ryan was captain of the wrestling team, broad shoulders, cruel grin, rich parents who donated enough money that rules bent around him. He kicked her backpack down the corridor, books spilling like broken teeth. "Pick it up," he said. Mara knelt, hands shaking, rainwater dripping from her hair onto the floor. Someone laughed. Another pulled out a phone. Ryan leaned down, voice low and venomous. "Nah, today you don't just pick it up. Today you bark, loud, like the dog you are." Her chest tightened. The hallway felt smaller, the walls closing in. She looked around for help. None came. The memory of eviction notices, of her mother's tired hands, of hunger, of nights spent punching a cracked mattress to keep from screaming, it all pressed down on her. Ryan smirked, on all fours, bark, or I throw your bag in the trash. He shoved her shoulder. She fell. Laughter echoed. Cameras zoomed in. Something inside Mara cracked, not loudly, not yet, but deeply. Slowly, deliberately, she went down on her hands and knees. The hallway went silent, shocked by how easily she complied. Then she barked. Once, twice. Each sound felt like swallowing glass. The laughter exploded. Someone clapped. Someone howled. Ryan raised his arms like he'd won something. What no one knew was that Mara's silence was not weakness, it was control. What no one knew was that every night, after her bakery shift, she walked 3 miles to an abandoned warehouse beneath the freeway. No sign, no lights, cash only, underground boxing, no names, no mercy. There she wasn't Mara Ellis, she was Ghost, undefeated in 17 fights, lightweight champion, trained by an ex-convict who believed pain was honesty and fists didn't lie. Her knuckles were scarred, her ribs had been broken twice. She had learned how to breathe through agony, how to read an opponent's eyes, how to wait. As Ryan turned away, satisfied, Mara slowly stood. Her face was calm, too calm. She picked up her bag, slipped past them and walked out into the rain, but the video had already spread. By evening, millions had seen it. Comments flooded in. Laughing emojis, hate, pity, memes. Her mother saw it during a break at work and cried in a janitor's closet. Mara watched it once, expression unreadable. Then she wrapped her hands, kissed her mother on the forehead, and walked into the night. In the warehouse, the crowd roared. Her opponent was bigger, cocky, underestimated her. Big mistake. The bell rang. 3 minutes later, the man was unconscious, blood on the floor. The crowd chanted her name. Ghost, Ghost, Ghost. Her trainer looked at her bruised face and said quietly, "You holding back?" Mara nodded. Not for long. The next morning, Ryan strutted into school like a king, but whispers followed him now, different whispers. Teachers called an assembly. The video played on a big screen. The principal spoke about bullying, consequences, dignity. Ryan rolled his eyes. Then the doors at the back of the auditorium opened. A woman stepped in, a journalist. Behind her, a man in a leather jacket, and behind him, Mara. She walked to the stage, not looking at Ryan, not shaking, not small. The journalist spoke. "Last night, the girl you humiliated broke the underground boxing record for fastest knockout. Meet the undefeated champion known as Ghost." Gasps filled the room. Ryan laughed nervously. "That's fake." The man in the jacket stepped forward. "I'm the promoter. It's very real." Mara took the microphone. Her voice was steady. I barked yesterday because I chose not to fight. Today, I'm choosing something else. She turned to Ryan. You took my dignity for entertainment. Now you'll face consequences. The principal announced Ryan's suspension. The police stepped forward, regarding assault and harassment charges. Phones shook in hands. The king fell in real time. But Mara wasn't done. She looked into the camera. If you're watching this and you feel small, remember this. Wolves don't bark for permission. They wait. The room erupted. Chapter 2. Ryan didn't take the fall quietly. Online threats poured in, fake stories, hate campaigns. But something else happened too. Donations came in. Support. Fighters reached out. Sponsors called. Mara's story spread beyond the school, beyond the city. She was invited to a sanctioned charity boxing match, legal, televised, public. Her opponent? A cocky regional champion who mocked her background during the press conference. A barking girl thinks she's a fighter? He said. Mara didn't respond. She never did. Silence was her weapon. The night of the fight, the arena was packed. Her mother sat ringside, hands trembling, pride battling fear. The bell rang. The opponent rushed, confident. Mara slipped the punch, countered with precision learned in shadows. The crowd held its breath. She took hits, absorbed them, waited. Then she unleashed everything: speed, power, control. 3 rounds, one final combination. The champion fell. The referee waved it off. The arena exploded. Mara didn't.